Welcome to another one of my trip reports. Today I'll be flying from here in Hong Kong to Osaka in Japan. Today's trip report begins at the Regala Sky City Hotel. After a very hot night of sleep, I woke up to 33 degrees centigrade and 70% humidity, which honestly was disgusting. Hong Kong, or Hong Kong Special Administration Region of the People's Republic of China, God, that's a long name, is a city located at the southernmost point of mainland China, formerly part of the Guangzhou province. Originally, this city was a British colony after Qing Empire ceded the island of Hong Kong in 1841. Hong Kong only has one airport, Chek. However, this wasn't the first. The original Hong Kong airport was Kai Tak, more centered in the city, and made the city famous by the dangerous approach pilots used to make back as they flew over Victoria Harbour towards the runway. The airport was closed in 1998 and was followed by its successor. The new airport was built on the tiny island that it is named after, which is now pretty much gone. In order to meet growing demand, the current airport as of 2014 was in need of expansion, and thus a third runway and new terminal complex was put forth. Construction commenced in 2016 and is still undergoing. After catching the free airport shuttle service from my hotel, I entered the massive terminal building that is Terminal 1. As I already have my boarding pass for my flight, and my bag was checked in back at Sydney yesterday, there was no reason to go into check-in. Instead, I proceeded straight through security and immigration. As I am an Australian passport holder, I was allowed to enter Hong Kong without need of a visa. After clearing security is the usual duty-free shopping, restaurants and more. As it was more than 3 hours before my flight's departure, my gate wasn't displayed yet. However, I did have a rough idea where my gate was going to be. Therefore, I decided to head to a lounge nearby the gate. To get to the outer gates, there is an electric underground train that operates every few minutes between 6:15 am and 1:15 am. The train itself was very clean and well maintained. Interestingly, there is no seating inside, though I guess we don't really need it considering the ride only takes a few minutes. After arriving at the outer gates, I made my way towards the Chase Sapphire Lounge. At the start of 2023, I decided to join Priority Pass, and here at Hong Kong, Priority Pass members have access to many different lounges, such as the 3 Plaza Premium Lounges and the Chase Sapphire Lounge. To give some variety, I decided to choose the Chase Sapphire Lounge, which is located near Gate 40. The lounge was fairly difficult to find, but I managed to do so. Once inside, the lounge is a lot larger than on first appearance. There are many different seating options, including 2 formal dining areas, a rest area, window views, lounges, and workstations. There is also a bar and buffet-style food. After making a quick call to my father, letting him know I was safe, I decided to check out the food. On the menu today is breakfast, and it includes fruit, a DIY salad station, 1,000-year-old eggs, ginseng and rice pudding, pork buns, fried noodles, different sauces, a selection of cold meats, yogurt and muesli cups, a different selection of breads and cereals, croissants, soft drinks, a huge variety of juices and milk, tea and coffee. As I was filming what you're currently seeing, I couldn't help but marvel at the sight of all the fresh food that was sparkling in the morning sun. This morning I opted to have a cup of yogurt and muesli with watermelon, whole grain cereal and a croissant, all of which was absolutely delicious. Later I decided to have my attempt at a charcuterie board, which was ham, 2 cheeses and crackers. The 2 cheeses were brie and cheddar. The cheddar was very crisp and the brie was very smooth. I didn't film too much in the lounge as I was getting a lot of strange looks, which made me feel super awkward. Unfortunately, my time in the lounge had come to an end as boarding was near. Reaching the far outer gates from the security checkpoint is not an easy task. It took nearly 15 minutes to walk to my gate. I was expecting boarding to be nearly complete, however, it hadn't started yet. Once arriving at my gate, I got my first glimpse of the aircraft that'll be flying me to Japan, which is a Boeing 777-300, registered as Bravo Hotel November Uniform. It was delivered brand new to Emirates Airlines in 2002 under Alpha 6 Echo Mike Tango, before moving to Cathay Pacific in 2018, making this aircraft 21 years old. Boarding this morning commenced at Gate 21 15 minutes before our scheduled departure time. Cathay Pacific's 777-300s are in a 2-class configuration, with 42 business class seats in a 232 layout and 396 economy class seats in a 343 configuration. This morning I shall be seated in 67 Alpha, the last row in the second third of the economy class. The economy class seat has 32 inches of pitch and 18.2 inches of width. There is a standard tray table that folds down in half and extends. In the seat pocket is a safety card, magazine, air sickness bags, and headphones. Above this is a foldable cup, phone and tablet holder. Above that is a USB port and a personal entertainment screen. Next to the screen is a coat hook. On the armrest is the headphone jack, as well as the seat controls for the recline. Above are reading lights only. We pushed back from Gate 21, 33 minutes behind schedule. Taxied to runway 25 left via Whiskey 1, Whiskey, Hotel and Juliet 11. Now please enjoy this simulated takeoff footage. After takeoff, we turned left, setting course for Japan over the South China Sea. Flight time today is 3 hours and 39 minutes, covering a distance of 1,702 miles or 2,739 kilometers, cruising at 35,000 feet. As we flew over the China Sea, we flew directly by Shalongjiao, China, which is an island off Chek Island. On board Cathay Pacific is complimentary Wi-Fi for all classes. However, in my findings, it doesn't appear to be working. On the back of every seat is a small entertainment screen featuring a wide variety of the latest TV shows, movies, games and music. There is also a moving map feature, which is completely interactive and has useful information about the aircraft's current position and status. Soon, a small island appeared below, which was Kimei in Taiwan. As we got closer to the island of Taiwan itself, more and more of its islands appeared, including one of the largest, Magong. Soon, the crew began the in-flight service. On today's menu, we had two choices: a chicken curry or a vegetarian pasta bake. I chose the chicken curry, which comes alongside with udon noodles, wasabi and soy sauce, a bowl of mixed fruit, strawberry ice cream, a selection of drinks, which were, for me, OJ and white wine, a bread roll and butter. The star of the dish comes with rice, peas and onions, all of which were incredibly delicious and spicy. Despite being an economy, we were served actual metal cutlery, which was awesome. Whilst eating lunch, we flew directly over Taichung City on the main island of Taiwan. Around 30 minutes later, we flew directly over the Kyoyuan Islands, which at the time I thought were a part of Japan, but instead are Chinese. On board Cathay's 777-300s are 10 bathrooms, 3 for business and 7 for economy. Inside the bathroom is everything you'd expect to find. In addition is hand gel and cream, which was such a nice touch. As we flew closer to Japan, the first of its islands appeared below. Just prior to descent, we flew by Kochi Ryoma Airport, which serves Nankoku, a city in the Kochi Prefecture. Soon we commenced our descent into Osaka. Just like at Takeoff, my GoPro footage was corrupted, so instead I've replaced the footage with simulated footage. Just before landing, the left side of the aircraft was treated to a spectacular view of Osaka and Kobe. Now please enjoy this simulated landing footage. After landing, we taxied back to the terminal via Bravo 9, Yankee, Juliet 4, Lima, Echo 5 and Romeo. We pulled into gate 19, 24 minutes behind schedule. As I was towards the back end of the aircraft, I had a chance to chat with one of the flight attendants before disembarking. In the 3 times I've flown Cathay Pacific, they have always provided a pleasant experience on board, especially for this fairly quick intra-Asian flight. I was pleasantly surprised by how plush and comfortable the seat was, as well as the impressive storage. Economy class certainly has changed since 2015, and this is clearly evident in the more modern and, shall we say, sexy looking cabin with dark greys and teals rather than the older white and bright blue seats. Personally, I wasn't really a big fan of the 10 abreast seating configuration, as the seats felt a little bit narrow, but I'm used to flying Jetstar, so I couldn't really complain too much. The food on board was spectacular, especially for economy class. Getting metal cutlery? Oh, how can you go wrong? If I got the chance to fly Cathay Pacific again, I certainly would. However, it has to be at the right price, because this one-way flight to Osaka from Sydney via Hong Kong was way too expensive. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like, comment and subscribe. Make sure to check out my other videos. And don't forget to press the notification bell if you enjoy my content. And I hope to see you again in the next one. See you later. Tomorrow at dawn. Ooh, and then you asked me if I would